Relax and unclench your jaw. Now rest your shoulders and move them away from your ears. Feeling better? Sometimes we don't even notice how stressed we are. Yes, stress isn't always how it's portrayed in the movies. Stressed out TV characters are often raging and evil bosses on Wall Street. Or perhaps the editor-in-chief of the Daily Bugle, who is constantly snapping at everyone around him. While stress can sometimes manifest as anger and irritability, these are far from the only signs that lately you're simply under too much stress. In fact, there are many silent and subtle signs telling you that you need to pump the brakes and take it easy because your body needs it. So, listen to what your body is saying, take a break, and watch this video to know if stress is making you sick. Silent signs stress is making you sick. Number 1. You forget things easily. Forgot where you kept your keys even though you just had them? Can't remember whether you locked the door before heading out for work? Perhaps you had a great memory when you were younger and could remember the names of about 100 people from school. And now you can't seem to remember the name of the guy you just shook hands with. Don't worry, you probably don't need to admit yourself to a retirement home yet. You might just be frazzled because you have too much on your plate right now and cannot fit anything else. In fact, research shows that high levels of the stress hormone cortisol are linked to short-term memory loss. So, consider taking a deep breath, and the Facebook password which you forgot may come back to you soon. Number 2. Hair everywhere. Finding more strands of hair in your shower drain, hairbrush, clothes, and occasionally even in your salad? Science says that significant emotional stress is linked to at least one type of hair loss, known as telogen effluvium. In simple words, this means that your body is reacting to stress by pushing out hair follicles before they finish a whole growth cycle. So when you run your hands through your hair or use a comb after a shower, you may see a few extra strands of the affected hair. With that being said, shedding is totally normal and not always linked to stress. Anyhow, it's best to brush it off and not stress out too much about the hair loss. It may cost you another strand or 10 more. Number 3. Frequent bathroom runs. They say that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. However, a study published by the Harvard Medical School suggests that the gut and brain may have a deeper connection too. So if you've been excusing yourself to go to the bathroom frequently, you might just be under a lot of stress. On the flip side, stress can shut down your digestive system and affect the contractions of your digestive muscles. So you may be having trouble going once you are in the bathroom. Number 4. You feel itchy. Some silent signs of stress are not so subtle. In fact, they take the form of rashes that are itchy, red, and quite noticeable. And if you suffer from skin conditions like psoriasis, these stress rashes can be very painful. When you are stressed, your immune system weakens, and things that you weren't sensitive to before can make your skin break out. So if you've been feeling itchy lately, it's perhaps time to take a step back and address the elephant in the room. Number 5. Sleeping too much. Stress can definitely be the reason you question yourself at night and overthink until the birds start chirping outside your window. And sometimes, people may have trouble getting out of bed when they feel stressed. Ideally, an adult should get 8 hours of sleep every night, and anything more than 9 hours is considered as oversleeping. While occasionally oversleeping after a hectic week is normal, a pattern of oversleeping almost every night can be a cause for concern. For instance, your business venture may have failed, you may be going through a breakup, or you may have lost a loved one. It doesn't matter what time you go to sleep, you just can't wake up in the morning. Maybe you feel like you don't have any reason to get out of bed, or perhaps you need an escape from reality. Either way, emotional and psychological stress drains you of your energy, making you feel tired all the time, no matter how much rest you get at night. Number 6. Weird dreams. After a night of tossing and turning, you finally fall asleep, only to be rudely awakened by a strange yet vivid dream. If you've been through this scenario many nights in a row, it's probably because your mind is subconsciously trying to deal with issues that stress you out when you're awake. And while we did mention that stressed individuals are forgetful during the day, the tables are turned during the night. That's right. If you go to bed with a clear mind, it's likely that you won't even remember your dream. Number 7. a can't-do attitude. Sometimes, finishing a to-do list can feel like you're climbing a mountain, even if it contains only simple tasks, such as folding the laundry, making a phone call, watering the plants, and putting the dishes in the dishwasher. At the same time, you may start losing interest in things that once brought you joy. For instance, your weekly brunches with your group of best friends may now seem like a chore. And so, you begin distancing yourself and stay in bed all day instead. Perhaps you just need some time to feel like yourself again. While some people can bounce back after an exciting vacation, others may need to spend a few days under the covers to beat the stress. The important part to remember is that we all go through slumps in life when we may feel extra irritable, tired, unfocused, and unproductive. Although stress is inevitable, getting sick from it is not. That's right. No matter how subtle the signs are, you have the power not to let them sneak past you by listening closely to your body every day. And once you catch the culprit, don't forget to take a break and do something that makes you happy, like meditating, reading, dancing, or watching feel-good videos on our YouTube channel.